Just a disclaimer, this match was recorded before the bans, so you're going to see Deadly Disputes and Kuldotha Rebirth rip my beautiful John to Tokens deck, but I think it's still a really fun match, and I hope you enjoy it anyway. Hi, I'm Jason from StrataGames. Today we're playing some more Pauper in Paper, and so today I have brought Jund Tokens. This is a deck that I've brewed myself. I've shown a little bit on the channel before, and a deck that I liked enough to build in Paper. And then we have David on, what are you playing?
I'm playing Grixis Affinity today, so we'll see how that goes.
The big bad. One of them. There's so many now.
This is not a keepable hand. I will go first, but I'm not playing with those 7 cards.
Yeah, mine's pretty bad too.
Bushwhacking after making a bunch of spawn must feel amazing.
It's pretty good. Like, Chrysalis into Bushwhacker is pretty funny. I like that a lot.
Better 6s.
Better 6s. Strong start. Yeah, this one's better.
Unfortunately, mine is not.
I'm down to 6 and I don't have a crazy start, so I think you might be okay.
Sure. Try it. Let's open up on Drosford Bridge.
You got it.
Go ahead.
I'll draw. I'll play a Geothermal block. Go ahead.
Okay. The Seat of the Synod. I'm gonna run out of makeshift munitions.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna play a Great Furnace and pass. Like, I'm not doing quite as much as I'd like either.
Mistvault Bridge. Go ahead.
I'll play a Colony Garden and I'll make a plant. This buddy.
That's a good plant.
And I'll pass. Yeah, I'm a fan. Got it from Aaron Miller? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna Deadly Dispute this Seat of the Synod.
Sure.
Draw, Goddess of Treasure. Untap return, Vault of Whispers. Let's tap 2, Ichor Wellspring.
Sure.
I'm going to draw a card, pass it back to you.
I'm going to turn my plant into a map. I don't know how that works, but I will offer it up. Draw 2.
Plant ink.
Plant ink, exactly. Untap and draw. Now we're talking.
Uh-oh.
I have a Writhing Chrysalis. Oh, this is gone from earlier. Let's make 2 Eldrazi spawn tokens, little Metroids, and I will pass.
I'm gonna shoot you with a Wellspring.
I will take 1. 19.
Draw a card. Okay. Untap. Draw. Land for turn. Pay 2 mana to run out of Mirror Enforcer. Pass turn.
Untap, draw. Play a Twisted Landscape. Tap 2 to play my own Wellspring.
That seems pretty good.
Draw a card. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to cast Kuldotha Rebirth, sacrificing this Wellspring.
Uh-oh.
To draw a card.
I know where this is going.
No, you couldn't possibly.
It's Bushwhacker mana.
It is Bushwhacker mana, isn't it? I'll make 3 goblins, and, well, I guess since I have it, I might as well kick this Bushwhacker. I'm also going to sacrifice this Eldrazi spawn, give Writhing Chrysalis a counter, to cast this Chromatic Star. I will go to combat. I will swing with the crew. Everything has +1/+0 and haste.
Block the Chrysalis, and then I'm going to Toxin Analysis my Mirror Enforcer.
Yeah, that's fine. I will pass priority.
I think I should also shoot my treasure at your Bushwhacker.
Bushwhacker down. I will go to damage.
Cool.
So you will take 7, but you'll gain 4. These are both 4/4s because they got the pump, so they'll trade. So you'll net lose 3 down to 17.
Yep, tolerable.
I will pass.
Let's play land for turn. Pass?
Sure.
Not my favorite thing.
Tap, not my favorite thing. I will go to combat.
Yep.
I will attack you with 4 creatures for 3 damage.
No blocks.
Go to damage. Second main, I'll run out this other Chrysalis. 2 more spawn, and I will pass.
And step, I'm going to cast down your Chrysalis.
Deadly Dispute the Chrysalis, sacrificing one of these spawn. It grows, and then I'll just sack it. So I'll draw 2 and make a treasure.
Ooh. Okay, that's something. Deadly Dispute, Seat of the Synod. Draw. Oh my gosh. Land for turn?
Got a lot of lands, it looks like.
Pass.
Tap, draw. I'm gonna Fanatical Offering this Chromatic Star. So I'll draw 3, make a second map, and then I will Kuldotha Rebirth a map.
Find the other Bushwhacker.
I might have, there's a few in here.
Oh no.
I'm gonna play this mountain, And I'm gonna Kuldotha Rebirth this map as well.
Okay,
So now
I think we're
have
dead.
6.
Pretty sure we're dead.
And then I would like to
That's so many goblins.
kick this bushwhacker with this treasure.
Oh no.
I'd like to go to combat.
Wow, that's a lot of guys.
I have 10 2/1s and 2 1/1s coming at you.
So if I take it down by 3, if I'm willing to do so, then you are still threatening lethals. If I do it by 4, yeah, it still is. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's good. I was like, well, if I'm willing to drop away enough lands, but like, no.
Yeah, even if you drop 4 lands there, it's exact seas, I think. I think mine's pretty...
I think this is a setup where I definitely cast into the fire.
Yeah.
It helps against little dudes. If I've got the artifacts I want to hit, that's also nice.
Any Krarks from you is obviously also good. I have Rotten Reunions for Blood Fountains, but I think I'm just probably doing these 5.
Gorilla Shaman's more marginal. I don't know that I'm feeling it. There's an argument to be made. So a lot of your splashy spells are all red.
I think Blue Blast.
So Blue
Hydras
Blast
would be good.
might be a move. So let's do that.
Yep.
Kenku isn't terrible, but it's kind of slow. So I'm leaning towards no. Probably cut a Blood Fountain because I think a lot of the late game inevitability isn't something that I can lean into as much. It does help me artifact count accelerate, I guess. Spell bombs mean nothing. They can definitely go.
Yes.
So let's see. 2 spell bombs, a Kenku, and Blood Fountain. Because I could take out a Rebuke. I mean, it definitely slows you down early, but like, can I afford to not develop the board if I can? I don't know.
It's not bad.
Sure.
I think I'm just cutting some removal and some of my cards that are a little more all-in, since you do have a lot of board wipes with the Krarks.
Be nice if we saw some.
Yeah, that would have been good. Maybe we can keep 7s this time.
Heart of the cards.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep, I'll keep it.
Let's start off with the Drossforge Bridge.
Yeah. I will kick things off with a Wooded Ridgeline. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. A Vault. Oh, the Whisper to you. It's Blood Fountain.
Yep.
And let's find our Blood Bag. Refurbish Familiar.
Usually I'm the one casting this. I will get rid of Galvanic Blast.
Pass turn.
All right.
That was a much better turn too.
Yeah, that was better than your first one for sure. I'm gonna play a Geothermal Bog, and I'm just gonna run out of Star. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Combat.
Yeah. Boop. I'm at 18.
We're gonna pay 1 for a Mirror Enforcer. Let's pass the turn.
Sure. Well, you already have a lot of stuff going for you, but I am gonna cast this Gorilla Shaman.
That seems fair.
And if that's good, I would like to eat your Vault of Whispers.
In response, I'm gonna Deadly Dispute it.
I will, in response, eat your Seed of the Synod. And you're good for the Deadly.
Treasure, draw 1, 2.
And I'll pass.
Tap, and draw. Combat.
Yeah.
Swing 6.
I will take 6.
Okay, I think the move. Makeshift munitions. Blood. Boop.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pass turn.
Untap, draw. Ooh, that's pretty good. Do I need to not die?
Pretty important thing.
Yeah, I'm a fan generally. I'm gonna start with a Kuldotha on this Chromatic Star.
Seeing more cards is good.
I got triple goblins. Draw a card from the star.
That's a lot of combos.
Play a Colony Garden. Make a plant. And I'm gonna pass after that.
Tap. Mistvault Bridge. Swing with the team.
I will block Enforcer, and I will Deadly Dispute the plant. So I'll draw 2, get myself treasure, and I will take 2.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I will cast this Writhing Chrysalis. Make 2 spawn. I will attack you for 3.
I will take 3.
Go ahead.
I'm going to Deadly Dispute this Blood Fountain. Untap. Draw. Gonna swing at you.
I will block Familiar and block Mirror Enforcer.
Yeah, we're gonna Reckoner's Bargain, the Refurbish Familiar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gain 4 life, draw a couple cards.
And I will sack this spawn to grow the Chrysalis. Yeah. While I have that mana, I will also Deadly Dispute this treasure. Turn it back into a treasure, draw 2.
Make a red Quark Clan. Toxin analysis.
I will respond to the toxin.
Yeah.
And I will just Galv Blast the Krark.
Oh, you do have a treasure. Oof. I misplayed that pretty bad then.
I mean, you can still wipe everything but the chrysalis. I guess you could wipe the chrysalis if you... No, you don't even have 5.
It's just a lot. If I was going to already kill my Enforcer, it made sense to, like, eat that for the artifact. And I feel like it's more marginal now. Yeah, I screwed that up. Getting 4 bodies is probably still worth it.
Probably. You know what I can do with a bunch of tokens.
Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and clear out.
Yep, I will sack this one to get this another counter.
Yep.
And these will die.
Yep. Pass the turn to you.
Okay. I mean, this is what I got. So I'm going to kick a Bushwhacker. And then I'm going to kick a second Bushwhacker. And I'm going to attack for 6, 9, 11 damage. I'll play a Draw Storage Bridge and I'll pass.
Untap, draw. End for turn. Cast down the chrysalis. Pass turn.
All right. I will attack for 2.
No blocks.
I will cast an Oliphant.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Go ahead.
Step, I'm gonna Gal Blast the Oliphant.
Yep, it's dead.
Untap, drop. Wellspring.
Sure.
Let's keep digging. Shoot a Bushwhacker.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Pass turn.
All right. I will attack for 1.
Yep, 7.
I will cast an Oliphant.
Okay, untap, draw. 3, Enforcer.
Yep.
Gal Blast.
Yep.
Pass turn. If I could have sequenced things differently based on how that was going, like I've already thrown away 8 damage, which would have taken you most of the way there, but like I couldn't have sequenced those things in such a way that it would have been good for me, so.
If it's just what you got to do to survive.
Yeah.
Deadly Dispute this Great Furnace. Draw 2. Make a treasure. I found another Gorilla Shaman. That's pretty good. So I'd like to play that, and I'd like to eat your Great Furnace and your Seed of the Synod. Another Krark makes this worse, but I'm going to Kuldotha Rebirth this treasure. And I'll pass.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 2 cards.
Guess I pass.
Okay. Tap and draw. Gonna cycle this Twisted Landscape. Combat.
Yep.
I'll swing with the team.
Block the Gorilla Shaman.
Sure.
And you have priority.
I will pass to damage.
Okay, I am going to, I guess, attempt to Toxin Analysis my Mirror Enforcer.
That's pretty good. That's gonna work.
Cool, so I'm net even.
Yep. Gain 4, lose 4. You also get a clue. I will play tap lands. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Deadly Dispute the clue. Treasure. Draw some cards. Land for turn. Sacrifice this. Play a Refurbished Familiar.
Sure. I'll discard a mountain.
Pass turn.
Tap. Draw. I will Fanatical Offering this Great Furnace to make a map. Draw 2. I think I'm just playing this Chromatic Star and cycling it right away. Crack it for a red. Draw. Well, play a Colony Garden. Make a plant. And I will pass.
Yeah, I think I just untap.
Okay.
Ichor Wellspring.
Sure.
Draw a card. Land for turn. Pass.
Sure. I'm gonna crack this map to make this plant explore. Reveals a Kuldotha Rebirth. This gets a counter. Do I want that though? Sure. We'll keep it there. Go.
So I'm gonna feed an Ichor Wellspring to Makeshift Munitions. We're gonna shoot your Bushwhacker, draw a card. Untap. Draw. Land for turn. Pass.
Draw. I will cast this Kuldotha Rebirth, sacrificing this Draw Storage Bridge.
I'm going to Hydra Blast that.
Seems good. Pass.
Wellspring.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I think I have to pass and keep my fingers crossed. Go
Sure.
ahead.
I will cast this Chromatic Star. I will crack it for a red. I will pass.
I'm going to feed Ichor Wellspring to Makeshift Munitions. I'm gonna get a Goblin.
Yep.
Draw a card. I'm also gonna Gal Blast your face.
I'm at 6.
Yeah, I had you at 10 before.
Oh, yeah. I forgot because you were on the beatdown originally, but it's been a while.
Untap. Draw. Swing.
I have no blocks. I'm at 4.
Gallop Blast.
You got it. I was sitting on rights, but the math just never worked out for me to hit for lethal. I think I could put you to 1 time, but I would lose my whole board. And how am I dealing 1 damage unless I top deck a Gallop Blast?
That last turn, I drew the second munitions, and I'm like, okay, if I had only seen the 1 copy, that would have been a very different game.
The munitions early was great. I mean, I blew up 2 of your lands really early, and then again, but also like you already had a Mirror Enforcer and a Refurbish down, so I was down to 10 there because you had the pressure early. So like I could have played the Gorilla Shaman a turn earlier and wiped just 1 of your lands, but like sometimes I like to sandbag it to get the second land.
That's a hard one that I've definitely played in events before where it's like, okay, you see it and you're like, I want some value, but I think if you can sequence it such that it's really more of a blowout, it makes it's worth it.
Yeah, like 1 land sets them back a little bit, but Affinity's resilient enough it's not that big of a deal unless they just don't have a third land. Yeah. But taking 2 lands away is usually backbreaking. It's like your Dust to Dust, right? It's like, oh, I get 2 of them. But when you already have 6 power on board, it's like, oh, I'm under a bunch of pressure that ultimately I think cost me. I'm going to keep this one.
This is 1 card away from being very good. I think I have to send it back. 2 lands, no black.
No, this hand doesn't do anything. No. This hand's trash. It's not like, oh, you could have gotten there, but that could have been 6 cards down.
Yeah, you never know. I feel like being able to get so much initial value off of multiple Refurbished Familiars would be big as long as you could play them.
Right.
Like, not
but you also, even getting that Vault of Whispers still lets you only play 1 of those a turn. Yeah. So you're still, like if I have a fast start, you're on the back foot. That hand didn't do anything if you didn't draw.
It kills 1 thing that's going to be problematic.
Right. And my deck is the deck of you have to kill 8 things. So 1 Gallop Blast, not probably going to save. Like Mono Red's fun, but I like that this deck is really resilient. Like even if you wipe 4 of my creatures, I can still come back because I have so much card draw.
The ability to pressure earlier is worse. Yeah. As long as you aren't expecting to kill somebody turn 3 or turn 4, then I think it's fine.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like it a lot.
Okay, well that's something. It's still really slow. Put that back. Go ahead.
All right, I'll play Geothermal Bog. Go ahead.
Sweet. Okay, I think we open on a Seat of the Synod. Pass turn.
Sure. I have 2 different lines that are pretty interesting, but I'm going to go with this. Chromatic Star.
Yep.
I'm going to cast this Kuldotha Rebirth, potentially into a Hydroblast. Nice. And I'm going to draw a card from the start, and I'll pass.
It's one of the things that made it keepable.
Yeah, no, that's great. My goal was just turn 2 Rebirth seemed pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, totally. I think I play a Vault of Whispers and Refurbished Familiar.
That's not bad. That's pretty annoying, honestly. I'll get rid of this Wooded Ridgeline.
Pass turn.
I have been punished. Pretty badly, honestly. I'm going to cycle this Oliphant for a mountain, and then I'd like to cast into the fire your Vault of Whispers.
Yep.
And I will pass.
Great Furnace, and swing, and pass.
Going to play a Wellspring. Draw a card. Play a Draw Storage Bridge. And I guess while you don't have any black mana, I'll just Gallop Blast this guy.
In response, I'm going to Gallop Blast your face.
You got me good. Go ahead.
Dead. Draw. Draw Forge Bridge. How many cards do you have in hand?
2.
Sure. Card Clan.
Yep.
Pass.
I'll play this Bog. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Swing.
I'll take 1.
Yeah. Misfall Bridge. Go ahead.
Tap. I mean, I'll play a Kuldotha Rebirth on this Wellspring, knowing that you'll just kill them when
Seeing more cards is generally
time
good.
is appropriate. Yeah, I think so. Kind of awkwardly, I'm also going to play this Colony Garden, but I will pass.
Gallop Blast your face.
You're just gonna kill me, yeah?
Gallop Blast your
I'm
face.
at 9. I'm at 5. Oh my god! Just the all Gallop Blast hand. Are you out at cards?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, go for it. Is that 3 of them? Jeez.
Untap.
I felt a lot better
Draw.
a second ago. 13 versus 5. Yeah, now I'm 1 Gallop Blast and a ping away.
Pass turn.
I will go to combat.
Sure.
Swing for 3.
Yeah.
You're just waiting to Gallop Blast me on the end step. You drew the 4th. I'm gonna
Bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna cycle this Twisted Landscape, and I'll pass. Okay, I'm good. Until the makeshift comes down.
Draws Forge.
Yep.
Swing.
I probably should have left back a goblin, huh? I'll jump.
Pass turn.
All right. I will attack for 3.
No blocks.
Yep. I will cast a Writhing Chrysalis.
So in response to the cast trigger.
Yeah. Yep. So cast trigger's on the stack.
Makes.
So you can let these go here, and then while this is still on the stack, you can absolutely wipe the board if you'd like.
I think the move is to get all the little duders.
That's probably the right thing to do. Nice. I just have a 2/3. Pathetic. Go ahead. Sure. I mean, that's not bad. You know what I'm trying to do.
I mean, at this point, I figured, like, okay, do I play him? And it's like your ability to vomit enough creatures and push through damage for the turn. I think being able to hit the emergency off button is probably worth it.
You may have made the right call, I think. I don't want to tilt my hand
that's
too
great.
much, but
Because it's like, okay, well, do I want to put him out there and then you can interact with him if I don't have other stuff?
Yeah.
But like at this point, like,
but you know I have a lot of haste, and
Yeah.
if I just get you, then you die. Well, I can't really attack because trading 2 for 1 when I'm at 5, putting me in Gallop Blast range seems really bad. So I will pass.
at this point, I feel like sandbagging stuff feels worse, if only because it cuts into my ability to turn my lands into damage, but I don't honestly know.
If you just drew a land, I would probably try to keep 1 for when you top deck a Blood Fountain, you can ditch it with the blood.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like I wouldn't sandbag 2 or 3 lands, but
Pass.
yeah, I would keep 1 for sure. That's pretty good. Yep, I'll swing for 2.
I will take 2.
Cool. I got an Oliphant.
Oh, yep. That's bad.
And I will pass.
Bad for David. Okay, well, we saw a card that draws something.
That's something.
Thanks, buddy.
It's also expendable and deals damage.
Refurbished Familiar.
Sure, I will get rid of this Rites of Initiation. Now, if you have to sacrifice a bunch of lands, like sandbagging the land isn't necessarily the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're playing it past the turn.
Sure. I would like to go to combat.
Cool.
Trying to make sure I don't die to something. Yeah, I guess it's probably still safer just to attack with this Oliphant. Because if I attack with both and you get in with the Familiar, then the Gallop Blast still kills me, or Makeshift kills me. And this isn't lethal anyway, so yeah, I'll just attack with the Oliphant. Pump this, but it doesn't matter.
My outs are vanishing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sacrifice Ichor Wellspring. I'm gonna get the draw trigger before we start blowing things up.
Yeah.
But we do have
Yeah,
one
see
of
if you
those.
top deck that Toxin.
Okay.
Or just something else.
Yeah, I think we have to. So we're gonna have four 1-pings for all of our ground crew.
Sure.
And lo, they perish.
They are all dead. Second main, I think I'll just pass the turn back to you.
Untap, draw, swing.
No blocks. Two mana for that.
Pass turn.
Draw. Ooh, I believe I have the nuts. I'm gonna play this Colony Guard.
So close.
Kuldotha Rebirth.
Uh-oh.
This Great Furnace. Make 3 goblins. I would like to cast a Bushwhacker. Kicked. And then I'd like to cast another Bushwhacker. Kicked. And I swing with the crew. You can block a 3/1 goblin, and you'll be taking at least 13.
Dead.
All right.
That's what I get for swinging.
GG's. I mean, I guess without the Gallop Blast in hand, maybe you hold back. Yeah, because it wouldn't be quite lethal.
I was wondering about that because, like, okay, well, I pressure. What am I going to find?
Yeah.
I figured this was going to make it easier for me to get lethal depending on what I ended up with and, like, whether or not I was going to be able to munitions or something. But, like, weren't finding any draw. So I was, like, really, like,
yeah,
I was able to pump the brakes long enough that I got you real close, but I wasn't able to find any gas to, like, overtake you, really.
I mean, the turn that you almost didn't cast the Kark, I had all 3 of these.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely just going to kill you. So you playing it was right, because I had to find another Gallop Blast before I could go for that.
I feel like with the tokens, I mean, it's because it can be so explosive. Like, if you have a chance to be like react as it's happening, that's better.
One of the big reasons why I have the Gallop Blast in there is so that if you play it pre me building the board, then I can kill it and then
Push through everything.
Push through, yeah.
That's smart. I was really happy, like having the Hydroblast early, being able to, have you sacrifice something and then trading it for the card. Like,
No, that was great.
Like that's what even though it was a little bit slow and like being down the card, I think it was pretty close. It was good.
I did make a pretty big misplay early. You've refurbished me, and I discarded my woodland.
And then you had to cycle your Oliphant. I remember you were trying
Well,
to figure
my
out
Oliphant, there's only one green source for it, which is that I discarded, and I had an Oliphant. I should have discarded this. And then I also have a landscape, but I don't have a forest in the deck because I have 4 colony gardens, and I don't need that much green.
Plus, generally enough green sources, except you couldn't.
Plenty.
Fetch
It's
it.
literally just I didn't discard the Oliphant for some reason, and I kept instead of keeping the green source. So it was a huge misplay, and it set back my Chrysalis like 3 turns.
Yeah, because I remember, then you had to go cycle and dig for things, and I think that worked out for me.
Yes, for
initially.
Sure.
Thank you very much for watching the second episode of Pauper Airplane. I really hope you enjoyed it. As I mentioned in the last video, there's going to be a new Pauper Airplane the last Friday of every single month, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Also, thank you so much to my patrons, including my $10 patron, Howard Granger. I really appreciate it. I have a lot of very interesting videos that I've been wanting to make, and your support really helps me do that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.